What it do? Back at it again, A-Tone.
It's your boy Tony's Caponius.
Hey, we live and direct.
Super live.
Taking comments, everything y'all got to know. Let's keep it grown folks in here.
Yeah, most definitely.
No, and if you come in, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button.
Yes, indeed.
That is what it is. Appreciate y'all being here. You'll say that now. Hit that like, subscribe, and share and comment when you come in. It's like coming in somebody's home and you dust your feet on the rug.
Wipe your feet on the rug.
Same thing.
I'm just saying.
What we got going on? We got Miss B in here. How you doing today, Miss B?
I'm doing fantastic.
All right.
That's wonderful.
That's what's up.
Wonderful.
What you got going?
Whew, man.
What you got going, Miss B?
Hey, just trying to take it day by day. Ready for Miami.
You don't know.
You know,
I done waxed up my surfboard and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know good well I ain't get no surfboard, but it sounded good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you come in. What it do, Seniors GT? Was the real Uncle Tom? What's up?
And TJ.
Oh, what's up, TJ? What's up, T? What's up, youngin'? Yeah, I just said real Uncle Tom. That's it. You should have realized that right off the bat. I saw that. I didn't see the name. I was like, okay, real Uncle Tom.
You should do that.
All right, nephew, what questions you got? Give us a question. Hey, what question you want to ask real Uncle Tony and your daddy?
Hey, don't let it be nothing about what you want for Christmas. It's too early.
Real talk. You taking this time, go ahead and think on it. What else you got? You got something for us, Ms. B? Any questions?
No, this is just a random conversation. So I think we will let a few people come in first.
Come on in.
Before we go ahead and get started.
He said, who is better? He said, who better? What did he say?
Spider-Man or the
Now, you know your dad. You know I go green.
You going with?
You going with Hulk? I'm going with the Hulk too. I ain't really fond of spandex suits, so I'm gonna go Hulk. You know, it's all about the brute. It's all about the brute. Brutality.
Well, you know, back in our day, it was Bill Bixby that was playing and role.
David Banner, Brute Banner, Lou Ferrigno playing the Hulk.
Ferrigno played the Hulk.
Yep.
So we both gonna go Hulk, TJ. What it do? How's your journey been, Miss B, when it comes concerning the podcast?
The podcast has been pretty interesting. It's been exciting. It's been motivated as we can see the changes that have come from day one till now.
Mm-hmm.
But it motivates me to just ask better questions and to think of things that will be engaging to help, our audience.
Gotcha.
And so for me, it's been pretty good. Very positive.
And by the way, I have to say you've been doing an excellent job. You really have. We really appreciate it. It's just that if I could just get this right here to get on board, but we're gonna make it do what we do because it's sometimes we just.
No, I got another question for you. I know in a lot of people's minds they feel like, well, why is she not on the camera? And they feel why is she not on the camera? And they just get to enjoy the mystique of your voice. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay with not being on camera, actually. I like being behind the scenes.
Gotcha.
But it also helps you guys. That's what my role is to be behind the camera and help you guys stay focused and on track and just bring those ideas and questions to generate good conversation.
And she definitely keeps us on track.
Facts.
Facts.
Because you really do. But I said that to her. I appreciate her for keeping you on track. Okay?
Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, you're right. I do be dipping and tripping sometimes. You know what I'm talking about?
That's all what we're supposed to do. Just know, you got any questions for me? We can go spin it around until we get more people coming in saying hi.
Hey, I'm just here to enjoy this. I'm here to answer any questions y'all want to holler at us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can tell you how I feel about this podcast.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one.
I think in the beginning I was a little nervous or whatever, and it turned out. I had no idea it was going to turn out the way it turned out. I love it. I'm enjoying it. It's my new guilty pleasure. Can I say that during that particular, like the guilty? Anything guilty about that?
Unless you commit a crime.
But the way I be stealing the show, I do be committing crimes sometimes. You still what I'm talking about?
All right, bye.
All right, see you later, TJ. Go help mom cook. See you later. Appreciate you coming in. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe. I already know you probably subscribe, so hit that like. Yes, sir. And finish your story. What else you saying?
He's like, I mean, it's more than I thought it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fun. It's not, to me, it's not work. And I know it's a lot of work, but it's fun. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point where you find something that you just enjoy doing. And I mean, like, just like Ms. D was saying, I can remember from day one to now. And it's totally different to me. It's totally different. Yeah, it really is. You know?
So what do you think when you go back and look at some of your responses to previous episodes? Do you feel like, okay, I could have said something different, I should have said something different, or you're right on point with where you are today?
I feel like it was right what I said at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everything changes at the time. Right. But, you know, the response I gave at that particular moment, of course, it was right. Yeah. Straight from the heart. Exactly. I'm saying what, you know, how I feel, you know.
And with that being said, it's also the same, like, the thing you probably would have said is the reason why it didn't come out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's this show is pretty much like freestyle. You know, we don't want no pre-answers or pre-recorded anything. We want it to be right at the point. Like, we may leave the show and be like, man, I was supposed to say that, but you didn't remember it. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the things you look at.
The thing I like about it is when it might be a certain question and you say after the show, yeah, it might be to a point where I like, y'all with that one. I wasn't thinking about that. That's it. So that first response is the real response. And that's what you want. That's what's engaging. I feel like that's what's engaging everybody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hearing the real. That's it. It's real.
And also to a lot of the viewers who say, you know, or with ideas on certain topics, you know, it's certain topics that we don't touch, we stay away from. Not that we don't have opinions on it, but we just don't, you know, that's not what this podcast is about. This podcast is about telling our experiences that helps other people that may be going through the same thing, to help them jump that hurdle, or something that they keep pushing off or afraid to address or stuff like that. And we want it more home-based on real life, where we need to look at ourselves in the mirror. You know what I mean? Not saying like we said in the beginning of the broadcast, is these are opinions. You know what I mean? It don't make it your fact. It's our opinion. So you take what you need and what you don't, throw it away. But we're going to give you what we feeling about whatever we're talking about.
And we like the fact that no matter what the question is or whatever our response is, we just truly feel there's somebody out there that's going through that, or they dealing with that. So, you know, maybe my little 2 cents might give you an insight on something that you might want to do. You know, so I say I'll be doing it, just I really do. That's what I'm trying to say. We just want to point certain things out there. Make y'all know we here. We doing our thing.
And what else? What else I'll say? We get a lot of questions too on about the podcast, about, you know, other people who started their podcast and they trying to figure out what they should be doing. Whatever you're doing, it should be your niche of what does not feel like work to you. That's something that you love to do. So if you're going about this whole podcast thing thinking money, you already lost, because you gotta have a love for what you're doing to where it don't feel like work. So if your intent is money, 9 times out of 10, you don't struggle at it because the content ain't real. It's not coming from a real place. You're trying to be from the heart. You know what I mean?
Exactly what you're saying. That comes from the heart. That's what makes it worthwhile doing it. Because if you're doing it for the wrong reason, then it ain't nothing. It's just
not gonna work at all.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then if you is doing it, regardless of how hard it may get, when I'm talking to some of my people, you gotta stay in there. If you believe in what you're doing and you're talking about something, you got good content.
Right.
I know sometimes you want to just give up. You can't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because it always gets darker just before it starts to get clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta hang in there.
And sometimes you have to reinvent yourself. If you see something is not working, you may have to add something to it, or you may have to take something away. But you got to also look at it like, would I sit and watch it? Because people's time is valuable, and we appreciate people's time. So when we come on, we want to have subjects that's relatable and in real life situations. So if you're going through that hard time or this, we started the same way. But we just kept just being consistent. That's it.
And like I said, it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? I had to coach him a little bit, just bring him and eventually, once I brought him out of shit, he been doing his thing. I'm really, really proud of him.
What the? Nah, you on some bullshit.
It's good to have somebody coachable on your team.
You see? Ain't nobody coming to see you over. Hey,
man,
nah, but yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's what we said in the beginning. It's like seeing it from the basement to greatness. It's, you saw it come from the mud, and as it's steady growing, we steady growing, and we just gonna keep pushing out.
And the fun is still fun. Ain't nothing changed about that. That's the whole point. I'm one of those that they start seeing me kind of like, yeah. But I still feel the same as from the very first one. Actually, I feel better from the first one. I said the first one, I didn't even really want to talk that much.
Yeah.
Now you can't shut me up.
And if y'all come in, make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. We appreciate that. It's free. What else you got?
What else is going on? You guys excited about Miami coming up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you. What's your process of? Okay, think about it. Remember, from the garage to now to where you will be headed next week. Is it everything that was said to you? Has that whole dream, that fruition come out?
Yeah, it built up to the point where, it's what I mean is, it just kept going right towards to where we're going, and everything's been played out the way it was. It's been said. So that's the excitement part about it, because it's giving you something to look forward to.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying.
And then I told, like, from day one, my thing was like, you survived some real shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my whole mind was like, God gave you a second chance to be here. It's something you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Not this. I said, you getting out of here. We can get you out. We can do something.
Come home.
We can build something.
Come home from the hospital and go back to sitting where I was sitting at.
Right.
Instead of moving. You got to move. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
something I had to learn. So.
But shit, you learn. We on our way. We on our way. And that's gonna be the birthday episode. And we'll probably do a live birthday episode before we actually do the actual show. But yeah, this is a dream that's I've seen in fruition, and to be able to do this and to be able to whoever is in our circle that we're gonna bless with helping them build their podcast or whatever they want to do, this will be the flagship to help them, because that's always been the main goal. You got something else? What are you doing?
He sounded so educated. That's what
been doing it, man. I just love to see people. I love to see people get it. Man.
Yeah, man. That's stuff from day one. That's where you've always been. That's the cool part about it.
You know.
Yeah. Well, this year or next year, this time, we'll look back and we'll see how much the page has really grown, podcast, and we're hoping to be in a better position, better place, and definitely growing with our subscribers, still bringing good content,
right?
Something that people actually want to watch, something that's going to add value to people and not just on here bashing people or talking bad about others, but giving you real life experiences and just sharing, from our perspective, or from you guys' perspective, sharing, your thoughts and opinions and how to help and grow relationships.
That's exactly what it's all about.
Go ahead.
We have a question from one of our subscribers, Nurmak. It's joined.
Samaj?
Yes. And
what's up, Samaj?
It's the Wisconsin show.
The Wisconsin show will be. Ooh, that's a good one. When we should do a Wisconsin show?
Maybe October.
A little further down. No, we don't want to be in Wisconsin when it's snowing. I'm good on that part.
Wisconsin is not start snowing until when? Around November?
Well, the weather's so messed up now. It may be still sunny there.
Yeah.
But just so y'all know, we will be having a Stick Talk one-on-one to where I'll be able to talk to people from other places and we'll be able to bring them in. So we'll even bring Samaj in from Wisconsin.
Samaj, that's right, nephew. Sorry.
But yeah, we got you. So even if we don't come there, you come here. We can still do a show. But yeah.
If we don't talk to Samaj, we'll talk to James.
Hey son, that's him. That's him. No, but it will be soon because we gotta go that way anyway. And he also told you that.
Yeah. No doubt.
So yeah, that's gonna be dope. Look, he like when it's called. Yeah, no, yeah. And that's another thing I want to address about a lot of people. They look and say, well, why y'all ain't talking about this? Or, you ain't talking about politics. You ain't talking about these and this, or what's the trending topic? Because we're not into the mess. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about why this person's shooting at this person.
People have no idea. It's harder. Yeah. It's harder to talk about what we talk about because we're not jumping and talking about what everybody else is talking about. You know what I'm saying? So what we're creating here is something. I thought I was going to say some real major stuff. What we're creating right now is our fan base is going to be totally different from everybody else. We don't have to do all that kind of stuff. No. We ain't got to run people down about what they've done. You know what I'm saying?
We won't do stuff just for views. Right. We won't do stuff that, that you mess up somebody else's life talking about a part that you have no clue. You're on the outside looking in. Right. You don't know the intricate details behind what's going on in people's lives. We only talking about what we got intricate.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why our fan base is going to be homegrown, real people, real life, real stories.
You sound like a television show when you said that.
That's what we is.
I thought the way you said it.
Talk 100. You are listening to
100.
No, you're listening to WKRP and Cincinnati.
Okay, so any questions that our audience has? We would definitely take any questions that you have. Any comments?
It's one I got to answer because I've been asked this question quite a few times. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to get it out there. And I thought we had covered this, but it's a joke. I was never on the pole for real. I was never on the pole. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no squipper. You know what I'm saying? I never did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to make nobody day like that. You know what I'm talking about? So, but that's just one I just want to go and get that out the way.
He was never a stripper. He was to pull up to your house with the massage therapist. You don't want to tell you how long it's been. Look, that's TJ.
TJ said, wait a minute.
TJ said, it's a joke, son.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Hey, if y'all coming in, make sure you hit that subscribe and that like and that comment. And we open for questions. Come on with these questions. He wasn't no stripper, TJ.
TJ probably said,
he wasn't no stripper, TJ. He did dance on American Bandstand and Soul Train, but he was not a stripper.
He about to raise up the step.
He's like,
okay, we have another question from Nermad.
all right, what's up, Salon?
What movie would you make sure your kids watch growing up?
My kids grew up Lion King, Finding Nemo. Those was to put them to sleep while I got off work and on third shift, and to keep them busy. And then as soon as they go off there, be tapping me, Dad, the movie going on. That's how I kept them.
So those were movies you were putting on to help them.
But they was good movies though.
Okay.
What she's saying is like, what would you like? Like with me, like I said, I've said this before, but my kids' movie that we sit and look at and laugh and joke about is Smoking the Bandit. Just because of all beautiful teachers.
Okay, so today, is there any movies today that you guys would want your kids to?
What we would recommend right now?
Yeah, maybe now.
Mine, I'm a Matrix fanatic. I love the Matrix.
That's cool.
Because what people don't realize, like, and I want to give that lady a shout out, that because she finally got her $8 billion. It's a black lady, I forgot her name. She wrote all the Matrices and she wrote 3 or 4 other Terminators because the Terminator is a part of the Matrix. So they one of those movie companies ganked her out of her stuff, and she finally sued and got her money.
I ain't heard that word in a long time.
Gank.
But you went NWA for real, didn't you? Gank.
What's so?
I get it. Gank movies, because believe it or not, I don't really, unless somebody talk about a movie or whatever, I'm a big horror fan, if that's the case. You know, but
Temptations, 5 Heartbeats. I got them my movies. My bad.
Well, yeah, my kids ain't saying all that.
But you just said that.
I know. I just said.
Oh, what's your face?
You know what I mean? You know, so I'm getting sick of that right now. You know what I mean? You got to try to take advantage because I'm an OG. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't know what you be saying.
Yeah,
I understand exactly what you're saying. Trust me.
Cam, if you got Samaj, if you know one that I don't remember, say it so I remember it. But those are some of the movies. But my all-time favorite movie is Bronx Tales.
Okay, I thought
you turned me on to what's called a movie. That movie.
I thought the Blue Head Avenue was.
Yeah,
that is mine. But what's name came out before Blue Hill Avenue. That's what I was on before Blue Hill came out. Because that was Robert De Niro's real life story. But you liked it, Blue Hill Avenue.
Yeah, I like that.
That was a good movie.
Matter of fact, I took my wife up.
Did you? Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's the sleeper. That's the underground movies. It's like music. You know, not the one that everybody else like. It's the underground songs that people miss out on.
What is the most important thing, or what is one of the nicest things about Wisconsin?
What is the nicest thing about Wisconsin? Wisconsin is it's a beautiful place. It's clean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a huge campus. You know, it's more like a lot of stuff that people are doing now was already being done. Like the bike lanes, they've been in Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Where they had the lanes right next to that, been there. All the stuff that a lot of these big cities is doing, Wisconsin has been doing it. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, and by being like the number 1 city to live in at one time, and the college is still top 5.
Born and raised here in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? West Side, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, 2 things I know about Wisconsin. Happy Days and cheese. That's the only thing I ever knew about. That's the only. I've never been there, of course. You know what I'm saying? But we going, and when we go,
you got Laverne and Shirley.
That's a spinoff for Happy Days.
No, but that's all in Wisconsin.
Shotsbury. I know it's still a spinoff. I know that.
They was
Shotsbury. Yeah, I just said.
Chester.
You trying to cut me out, y'all.
You're saying
that's the name they gave on the show. I ain't never been to the place, man.
No, Wisconsin a beautiful place, man.
I would say one of the good things about Wisconsin is the growth that they're seeing there. Mm-hmm. They are having the city has really grown from the first time that I've been there until now, and so you can really see, you know, how much, how many, you know, buildings and offices that brings, you know, additional jobs and space there to the city. Their crime rates, you know, are low.
Really, that's good. That's why you want to be there.
They don't it's no racism.
Yeah, and the city kind of shuts down. You know, they don't like. It's not like live all night. Like sometimes some certain parts.
Liquor stores close at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they close.
But that helps though.
Yeah,
you know that helps keep everything
there.
Right.
And
the wood.
Cam, you was right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The wood was. I forgot. See, I told you I ain't gonna remember Mom. He said the wood. No, I love the wood. That was me, Gerald, and Jaleel.
Good movie.
Touche, Cam, touche. But yeah, that's the dope part about it. You know, that's the dope part. What else we got? Huh?
Man. So eventually, yeah, man, I'm gonna have to get up there.
You know they don't want to see you. No, they don't want to see you. All of them. They're going to be like, as soon as you pull up, they're going to be all right there. Like, what it do? Everything going to do. But yeah, you know, we really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because this whole journey, it's been a dope experience, man. It's been a dope experience. And not just off of the podcast, just seeing your growth and coming out and being, you know what I mean, just coming out again. You know what I'm saying? Because you are one person that really care about your family. And you know what I mean? Sometimes it can be a detriment that you forget about self in the process. But to see you back, be living and got that vigor for doing stuff, I'll be happy about that. You know what I mean? Like real shit.
Just learning that, I still can take care of my family and still take care of myself at the same time.
And there ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's the whole thing.
That's the beauty.
That's the cool part about it. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love that though. You know what I mean? I love that. And even with the going to Miami and the boat thing, I was already gonna have that set up. But what you said, I said, it don't even matter about the boat, whether he wants to or not, as long as he's going. That's just the first step. So
we have another question from our loyal subscriber, TJ. Okay.
What up, TJ?
What movie would you prevent your children from watching?
That's a multi.
That's a good one. But
that's good.
You know what I'm saying? But my kids look at horror movies and stuff like that. I have not been letting them see no other kind. Yeah, I ain't let them see no nude movies. I ain't do that.
Right. So nothing too sexual or anything like that.
None of that.
Just about everything on TV now is showing.
Yeah,
they show a whole lot more than they used to.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm not gonna sit there and me and him go sit and look at a fat rabbit movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, son, son, go upstairs. Go upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
So anything that's rated R, TJ, and up. Rated R and up. A few cuss words, yeah, you done heard them, but when they start to come, you start anything outside of that, nah, you good. You good. Well, yeah, that's a good.
That was a good little question too, son.
Good question. Good question. Anything else you got to ask me, Tone?
Me?
Yeah. What's something you want to ask me? Yeah. Real shit.
You thought I was just joking because I ain't say nothing.
Real spill, deal.
Hey, what the heck do I want to ask you?
Don't even ask me. Oh.
Okay. Hey, I tell you what.
She ain't no David Ruffin.
Would you ever expect it for our friendship to be the way it is from the day one?
To be real with you, I really don't associate nobody. Unless it's somebody I know, like real talk. And unless it's that, but it was something different. When me and you was at it, I saw when we was going back and forth with each other, it wasn't being taken serious.
No.
You know, no, but some people you can talk to, they don't know how to tell what's serious. They don't know how to tell what's not. You know what I mean? They get emotional. They get in their feelings. You know what I mean? Just because we bullshitting around. So that was a plus for me. I was like, okay, he got a sense of humor. He get it. You know what I mean? I came in like, nigga, that's my name. You know, most people be all in that bull, but I did see that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did see it. You know what I mean? And if you remember, I came over, I was like, we gonna keep sitting in the garage. We ain't paid for this.
Exactly.
And I had been, you know, my homeboys that I know, I try to push it to them, but you know what I mean? I can't knock them for whatever their decision was, but hey, I always knew I was looking out when I did. And then when me and you clicked up, I was like, hey, it's it. It's it. I ain't got to force him to try to be funny. He is who he is. You know what I mean? He gonna be silly when he want to be. He gonna be serious when he want to be. And that's a good thing when people don't take themselves too serious. Because I used to do that. And
that's one of the weirdest things, though, man. I tell you, like I said, when we first, and it goes back to what you said a few minutes ago, seriously, though, but the average person that see me think that I'm like this all the time. You'll be surprised.
Right.
Most of the time, I ain't saying nothing. I chill. I be just chilling.
We have another question from Steve.
That's TJ.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tony on there. My brother. Says that Bernard Baker. That's my brother, too.
Hello, Bernard. Welcome to the page. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Hello, unknown. Finally, good to meet you. Thought you worked for the cartel.
Okay, so TJ's question was, what is the worst thing that your children could do to you?
Lie to me. There's no reason to lie to me. You don't have to lie to me about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lie to me. That right there actually makes me more upset than anything. Don't lie to me. That's the last thing you got to do. Just tell me the truth. That way, especially if it's something I can help you with or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't lie. Don't do that.
For me, mine would be to do something that I've already gave you insight on to not do. You know what I mean? To see you go through something that I done explained to you over and over, you know, where it could lead you. Mm-hmm. And you never had to be thug life or none of that because you didn't grow up like that. That's why I got away from it, to help y'all avoid those pitfalls and whatever it is. So that probably would be the worst, you know. I think to see them like fail in a way that they already knew.
So are you giving them advice? Because if you're giving somebody advice, sometimes they may take it or they may spin it, you know, to fit whatever their needs are. They may take a little bit of it and use part of it, but may not use all of it.
Right.
So would you get upset if somebody doesn't? Are you saying that they don't take your advice?
No, my thing is, okay, put it like this. Anything that I've told them, I lived, and they seen me live it. So it's not something that I told them. If I said, when I told my son, hey, you need to graduate and do this and go to college, I took them to college classes with me. They seen everything that I told them because my mission had always been, I'm going to take away any excuse you got because you can't use me for your excuse. So I pretty much, what I'm talking, I walked it. You see what I mean? So that's how it was. So they've seen it when it comes to being in a relationship, having kids and doing this, and whether you know, agree with your kid's mom or whatever, you still need to be responsive to the fact that's your child's mom. You made the decision regardless. So you still need to treat her as such, whether you like her or not. Still take care of your responsibility. Don't pillow talk about her. Don't do all these different things. Respect her for who she is. And that's the walk.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Well, Bernard asks, how do you feel about your families?
I love my family. I love all of them. I love them, you know, because each one of them have taught me certain things. Even my sisters, they've taught me certain things, whatever. My brothers. But then I wouldn't do for them because I know they're the same way. Ain't nothing they won't do for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm blessed to have 7 of us still here. You know, and yeah, my oldest 79. My oldest brother, just turned 77 2 days ago. You know, and Bernard is 64, 5 years older than I am. You know, and man, everybody's good. I love them all. Especially you got certain ones that's on the grill and cooking and stuff like they're supposed to be. And I think that's what Bernard said he was gonna do. He said Bernard said he said he was gonna grill and everything. Pam's supposed to be doing something.
Yeah.
But then Bernard said he was gonna do something. I mean, cut y'all, but what did he say about the Tony thing? He said about the Tony name yesterday.
He can have Tony.
It's the tone that you had
It's
issue
the tone, you know what I mean? And you say you tone because you own it, which really your name is Tonia. Because Antonia, your name ain't Tone. Tone is short for Tony or Anthony.
But you really gonna just say it like that?
No, I'm just saying.
My name, you gonna just put it out there just like that?
But I'm saying
I'm just saying he
can't be Tone. Like only me and Tony can be Tone because we are real Tonys, you know, and Tone is short. Oh, what was the question too? Because he tried to throw me off.
Bernard asked, how do you feel about your families?
Wow. With me, I'm a little hurt when it comes to my family because look, I'm really hurt because my family is a beautiful family once we stick together. I just think we let too much bull jive and not forgiving, you know what I mean? Because my grandfather Lionel, I look at him as my pattern. I seen a man that took care of 8 kids, had houses, boats, and all these things. He worked for Coca-Cola. And I'm proud of his pride. I know he wasn't making no more than $2 an hour back then in them days. But for him to make sure he brought the family in and kept everybody all together, and then for him to pass, everybody just splinter off like that and not getting along with each other. And you know what I mean? Everybody, one person over here and over there, and don't mess with. I just wish that nucleus could come back together because it was a time we probably was the biggest family in the city. Like nobody played when it come. But now it's everybody so splintered. So-and-so, man, that's messed up. It don't feel like the family aspect. And that's one thing that I wish was better. Even when I see your family, you know what I mean? I like that. You know what I mean? If I see your family, I like that people still come together, try to barbecue once a month or whatever it may be, just to keep that family unity together. And that's one thing that saddens me. But my only alternative was to make sure my family, right, my kids, everybody get along, everybody check on each other, you get group messages and talk to each other. And you know what I mean? To keep that going, because family is really all you got when it boils down to it. So that part, I just pray for that part, for, you know, that unity to come back.
And that's why I guess I do what I do for my immediate family, because of the way I was raised up. Not just the fact I love them all, but, you know, I just try to be there to do whatever I can for them.
Right.
Because first of all, none of them has to be there. You know what I'm saying? You know, not just saying that as an excuse, but I mean, they did. And of course, I'm going to take care of them as much as I can.
Facts.
Well, TJ asked another question.
Oh, God.
What would you do if your child yelled at you while upset?
What would you do?
Mm-hmm.
The right thing to do is just try to take a deep breath and calm down. My first response is, first of all, I'm your parent. You ain't got no business raising your voice at me. So if You do that, then I feel like you're disrespecting me. You disrespect me, then I'm gonna react. That's it. It ain't so much that I'm gonna jump on you, but you gotta realize who you're talking to. I'm not your friend. I say that all the time. I'm not your friend. I love you more than anything, but I'm not your friend. So you watch how you respond. You know, especially your kid.
Well, my kids are grown, and I'm gonna tell you, you better hang them shoulders up and put that chest in the drawer before I keep it in.
That's not cool at all.
Put them shoulders up, hang them shoulders up, and put that chest in the drawer. Because you swelling up, gonna get you messed up. But that with that being said, that respect that you've grown up with, you already know better, and it's honor by mother and father, regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Tamika.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining.
She saw it. You saw it too.
Wow. Thank you, One Pop Tamika. Life.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. We have another question from Bernard. What do you feel?
Tone, what up?
If your son,
Tone 1 and 2,
if your son don't want to play sports, how would that make you feel?
Honestly, being a guy, it's not so much it would make me feel bad because I have that situation with TJ. I think TJ wanted to play football because he felt that that's what we wanted him to do. I don't want him to do nothing I want. I want him to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not, I don't want to say built the same, but everybody's not, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. TJ is more of he's going to be a business person. I'm telling y'all, he's going to be more of a business person. You know what I'm saying? So if he get later on down the line, if that's what my son wants to do, then that's fine. But I'm not going to force him to do anything. Not like that.
Yeah, my sons play sports, but I only thought one thing. I think that had they took it serious and not look and watched out for all these distractions that I told them, you know what I mean? It would have kept them going. But they didn't realize that even with sports, that'll bother you a long time if that was something you was doing and you didn't never finish it. And another shout out, I want my buddy Joe that passed away, his nephew, Deontay, he just signed with the Packers. Oh wow. Happy for you, nephew. He signed with the Packers. So he signed with the Packers. So I want to give him a shout out and tell him keep going. Your dream is in your fingertips right now. You did it, and all the hard work you have done has paid off. And I'm a Bears fan, but I'm gonna support you. You know, Chicago and Bears always got their beats, but that's family, so I'm gonna support you.
Chicago got the same colors as my team.
All right.
Even though Chicago used to own the Packers.
There you go.
But I still, But congratulations.
We have another comment from Tamika. How do you feel? This is to her Hulk. How do you feel that you have a wife that's so proud of you?
It makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because
my bad.
Well, it makes me feel good, you know what I'm saying? Just for you to recognize what your husband is doing, and you got to realize what he's doing it for, and not just for himself. We all doing what we do. We're trying to make this thing grow. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I thank you. Love you. And yeah. You ain't saying that yet. We on the road. We could blow this thing all the way out the wall.
So Bill Bixby, David Valley, Eco.
Family is everything.
That it is.
Okay. That comes from Tamika. So
that's one pop.
Very meaningful.
One pop.
She don't get two yet. She don't get one pop.
One pop.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I saw a post on social media that said, will men ever submit to a woman? What do you guys think about that?
So who?
She said
subjective?
No, submit.
Submit what?
That's what the post said. Like, will a man ever submit to a woman?
A man should never submit to a woman. That don't even make sense. He's always a partner with a woman, but if a man submit to a woman, what would be the purpose of a man? You have two women.
That word throws me off.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that word
submit is the cousin to submissive. So it's like, what does that mean? I'll roll with you.
That's it. Day one, we down together all the way.
I'll roll with you.
That's never an issue.
Submit.
That word is like submit.
Who wrote that question?
I'm not sure who
wasn't from the hood.
that post was.
They wasn't from the hood. Submit.
They must be from Montana. I'm sorry.
So from Tamika, she said, if a woman can submit to you, then why can't a man do the same?
You said what?
If a woman can submit to you, then why can't you do the same?
Okay, that's that word again, submit. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, if that's the case, then I do whatever you need me to do, and you do whatever, we're together on that. So that's why I say it's the word. It's that word.
If your uncle had breasts, he'd be your auntie. I ain't cheating for it. I ain't cheating for it. See, here goes the thing. That's that problem right there, where women actually think this new world has women thinking that you're equal to men. And I'm not talking about on that part. Physical standard, we're not equal. We are meant to be who we are. God made you to be a nurturer and us to be gatherers. We cannot be the same. So if a man submitted to you, will you really want the man after a while? Because the main women who say, I want this soft, huggable dude, soon as he be that, they go looking for the roughneck that he ain't no more. So no submission.
Okay. Do you think that submission is close to the same thing as, or comparable to compromising?
That part I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly that's what I would think. That's why I say the word itself.
Yeah, but that's way different than compromise.
Compromise, that's why I say we do what we do together. I'm gonna do for you, you do for me. That's what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But submitting, I mean,
it's cool for any. If you know this person has the best idea, or that's better than yours, or this scenario, or how we should run the house on this scenario, guess what? I'm a compromise. I'm not submitting. Yeah, you're right on that. I'm agreeing with you. So agreeing and submission is that word don't even go together. So
okay.
Yeah.
But the dictionary meaning of submission is the action or fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person.
Okay, now listen what you just said. Listen, superior. Man is like,
and that's what Tamika, that's the point that Tamika is saying. She's saying that men are not superior. Men and women are equal.
No, okay, put a woman in a boxing ring with a man. Are you equal? If a man didn't fix and build everything, will we be equal? Everything that a woman is using today, 99% of it is built by men. So are we really equal? We're not. But I'm saying when it comes to
about strength,
I'm just saying, period. In the household, the man is the head of the household. Woman is the head over the household. Right. It's just stop trying to put it in a comparison, because it ain't no comparison. What outside of, and I'm not being the male shows, name me one thing outside that, if it was physical or whatever, you said equal is all around the board, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're not equal. So why would you want to be?
So when somebody kick that door in and they break into the house,
we
I'm just gonna let the wife go and take it.
Yeah, don't do that.
She's not referring to strength wise.
No,
she's more
equal is equal.
Talking about your mindset and being equal in that aspect.
But the thing about it is, we
your team.
Yeah, but even with that, we look at stuff totally different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I don't consider myself, regardless, I don't consider myself to be over this. Like you say, we're a team. We do this together. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. Like, to me, that's just how people just try to throw a word in.
Right.
They try to
It's divisive, man. They always want to put us against each other, and it's not that. If you're a team, we here. It ain't got nothing to do with submit or who's this. When it's all said and done, we all know what's what. You know, that's how I look at it. And let's get this straight. That don't diminish what a woman is. You know what I mean? That's why I think a lot of us as Black people, men and women, can't get along, because it's always this constant battle of who's the head, instead of us just being a team.
Yep.
If you go to the store at night and I say, you don't need to be going this late unless somebody going with you, does that make me feel like I'm superior over you? No, I'm telling you, you ain't no threat to the man. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're not
twice as fast as what it do.
Thank you. And the mindset, and you said mindset, my mind is telling you this as you being my woman of being protective. If I didn't say nothing, guess what? Are you really superior if that situation you get to face that head on?
So what you're saying is that men and women are not equal.
We were never born equal.
Take away the strength part. You
can't take away, I don't do hypothetical. You can't take away the strength because you want to make it equal. It's not equal. No matter what you say, it's not equal. If that's the case, you wouldn't need a man. And you see the ones who don't got a man, how they doing compared to the woman.
This from Tamika, and she has a man. So she's saying that women are smarter, they're just not stronger.
How do you feel that?
Physically.
Wait.
Hold on, wait a minute now.
What?
How do you figure that a woman is smarter than a man?
Where did you get that from?
That's crazy.
That's too much TV.
Yeah.
And that ain't, who said that? Oprah? Yeah.
Did she say that?
Probably so.
I don't know. It just sounded like Oprah said.
When Ermac, he did comment, he said, the fact is, unfortunately, men and women are not
equal.
They're not.
They're not. I don't care how you want to put yourself up. You know, it's like me with Midwest women. You know, it's like battling for no reason. I'm not the enemy. I'm on your team. But you ain't gonna make me feel like you. What about it that's smarter? Most things that's been invented has been invented by men. Where they come from?
It's this
next.
It's that woman thing where it's like you're trying to make something out of something that's already been established.
Right, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like men actually running around saying this.
Right.
Yes. Women all of a sudden want to the ERA stuff. They want to say, you know, they want to be stronger than man when it comes to certain things.
Exactly.
But like I say, when somebody kick that door in, you want the man to go down there and risk getting shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or when you walking down the street, the man's supposed to walk next to the car. Okay,
like
I'm gonna walk on this.
But that's the role of the man.
You can't be, well then we ain't equal. Protect yourself.
If that's the case.
You see what I'm saying? Make up your mind.
You have to be totally honest about that. That makes sense.
It's right. You have to be. It ain't about who the smarter, who this. That don't make sense. We're a team. So guess what? You may have good ideas on this that I'm not familiar with, like vice versa. Do that make me smarter than you? I can't say we equal because I can have a baby.
That's right.
We ain't equal in that area. You are the one, Leo. I'm just saying. Look, one pop. Stop creating mess. We love you whether you're stronger or submissive, whatever. We're a team.
All day.
So if your brains that you got helps push the team forward, let's go.
Let's get it.
But you can't be selective when you want to be strong. Be strong all the way around. Change the oil, pick up the car, change the tire. You know what I mean? Go outside, get on the roof, get the gutters clean, do whatever you need to do since we equal.
I don't think that she was saying that
You
we
can't.
want to be equal. I think she was saying that men are just not superior over women.
We are though. What?
So when it comes to submission, that's that whole superior part in that definition.
That's my point. I'm just saying with that part right now. See, that part, I actually agree with you. I'm not saying that we're superior. That's not what I'm saying. I understand the ideology of how the world is set up or whatever. That shit was good. You're right too. I understand that part, but what I'm saying when it comes to certain things, that's why I say we're a team. I don't
never look at it like that. You know. So and especially if you are part of a team, that shouldn't be your thought process. This is all one common goal. Yeah. If a person say I'm a superior running back on this football team and wide receivers ain't nothing. No, well, you can't win. We all gotta come together to win for the common goal, common cause. So no, it ain't that. And you shouldn't even think like that unless somebody told you I'm superior to you.
Right.
I mean, no, it's not that.
So should the woman submit to a male that doesn't do all of those things, like protecting her if the door does get kicked in or walking on one side of the
street? That's your choice for the mate you chose.
Exactly.
You chose that dude. So were you superior in your thinking if you chose a man like that? You ain't supposed to choose somebody that can't take care of you.
It's a choice.
So
that's who you choose.
I can't speak for them kind of men.
Okay, and so she's saying that if a man cleans gutters or change oil, or if he doesn't do those things, does that make him weak?
No, it don't make you weak. I ain't cleaning no gutters.
Does that make him
That's
weak?
Choice.
Exactly.
That's choice.
I'll pay somebody to do it.
Okay.
When you get at a certain age, you ain't got time for all that foolishness. Or when you well off enough and you can pay somebody to do it, you can't get that time back. Let him do it. Whoever I paid to do it.
Well, Nurmac did comment and said the ideology behind gender roles can't exist if women want to be equal to men.
Facts. Samaj, good.
Okay, and TJ did come in and said some.
He said, TJ.
Some doesn't apply to all.
Right.
So.
TJ, nephew. Right on.
Little man in there.
We got little TJ head standing up for his manhood. Some men, mama.
Does this count down?
It don't matter. You can keep going. It's in the corner. Looking at the left. You see the time?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
It ain't no countdown to stop.
No, I'm just saying as far as the people who are viewing, it doesn't show it counts.
Well, some come in, some don't. No, they still there. Some come in, some come in. Some come in, some leave. What? What's the question?
Mom said dinner is done.
Look.
She made hurry up.
Thank you. Submissive. That's dope.
Okay, so Nurmac said men choose his partner in someone who allows them to let their guard down, relax and have peace. Women choose their partner based on who can provide them with security.
Facts. That's what we was talking about the last episode with how men look at things and how women we just happy we chose the partner we with, whatever their faults may be or whatever it is. We're choosing them as for who they are. And women always, I need a man that's doing this, I need a man that's doing that, and not realizing we build together. It ain't what.
Just like you said about going past the bus stop. If a woman ride past a guy at the bus stop, she ain't gonna man with it.
No, exactly.
You know, but a dude ride past he gonna stop and holler, pick up, do whatever.
And here goes the thing, and that's how you miss out on good men, because you're looking at financial instead of who the person is, not knowing what's brewing inside of him that will take you past whatever you got. Because if you're going for a man that really already financially set and all these things, he really don't need you. Right. So, you know what I mean? You gotta be careful with those.
But shouldn't a woman have standards? Just like men, they probably
of course. But, that's off of who she chooses, showing her standards. If you chose a man that
it's not about nothing.
That's your choice. So you can't be mad at what you chose.
That's why she's saying I want a man that has this or has that.
She already got that. She married.
Oh, I'm not talking about.
No, I'm just saying anybody. If you got your partner, you know who you chose. If I chose a woman just off her looks, how can I get mad she can't cook? Man, that was dope.
That was real dope.
Man, that was dope.
But there are some men that do choose them.
And that's what they stuck with. They're the
ones that complain about.
And they're the ones that, you know, they're the ones down the line be like, man, all she want to do is go shop. She don't cook. You chose that.
Yeah.
So that's your choice. It's all life. It's all choices. Yep. You know what I mean? So if you find somebody that ain't about that, you should check your choice. Check out what you're looking for in life. What did you go off? What's that?
I like that. You be passionate about
it. Because I just hate that us as we always going against each other, which the whole common goal is, even when they say when you get married, you become what? One. Yep. So ain't no this or that. It's one unit. So that's how I look at it. I'm sorry. I get passionate about stuff like that.
I'll be glad, but I said, oh.
So to answer the question, I think you would say that men will not be submitting to women.
See that word is not good, man. That to any real man, that word is gonna catch them off in some kind of weird way. Okay. You can't just say
okay, you see how that would touch a female in
how? She the one said submit. You don't hear dudes say, man, she need to submit to me. Dudes don't do that. If we feel that ain't the right one, we like this. Shit, this ain't it. Keep moving. Exactly.
So y'all never think that.
Think what?
Or you just don't say it.
Think what?
That a female needs to submit to you.
I don't want nobody to submit to me.
Nobody's gonna just do whatever. I can tell you to go jump off a damn cliff. If that's the case, then I don't need that. I want you to really think. Because like I say, I don't always have the answers. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of having somebody that's understandable, like-minded, this, that, and other. I've never claimed to have all the answers myself. You know that's why you got a partner. Right. That's why it's a team. You see something that's what I don't see. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it, and you see it. So yeah, you're right. Let's do this. But then by saying that, then you switching it, trying to say, submitting. I'm not submitting to anything. I'm just agreeing with you. That's what I'm agreeing with. So that word ain't gonna really fly. We appreciate everybody coming in. If you in there, hit that subscribe, like, and that comment. You know what I mean? We appreciate it. But yeah, submit is not a good word. That submit to me, that word sounds like cowering, like cowardness. You know what I mean? Like if you see a pack of dogs and that main dog flexes power, that dog submit down to him to like you to See, I even look at it. I look at it like that's just trying to be in control of something. Exactly. I'm not trying to. That's what it is. That's just like I'll ask you to do whatever. If you do it, you do it. You don't, you don't. Boom. It's fine with me. And I'm gonna keep it moving. And even in your definition, you said superior to. Yeah. Yeah. No. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. No. And hell. Look, what did he say? Mermaid said the problem was asking a man to submit to a woman is the exact ideology of what women seeking mean. How can I provide you security and confidence if I have to submit to you? It's like you said, you want this, and then when you get this, then it ain't what you wanted because now you done gave up something that you're supposed to have been doing. You know what I'm saying? It didn't change. And then you can't be selective when it's time to be a woman. If you want one of us to submit and you saying you this head, then you got to play that whole role. And you see what I mean? And that's what you got. A lot of lonely, bitter women who, cats. You know what I mean? With a lot of cats. Facts. Yeah, you can't you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Because the moment the man submit to you, then he'll suck after a while. You're looking for the other dude that you saw jogging with his shirt. He's kicking. Is it? I can tell you got the gloss. You got the gloss. Showing up to be cooking. Yeah, no, that's a good one though.
That's a good one. Yeah,
They go to hands. Now look.
Oh yeah, that's the move. That's the Perdomo.
That's that Perdomo.
Yeah. What else you got?
Okay. Well, Brian McKnight, he had been going through some issues and stuff. He had gotten divorced years ago. He's remarried, and he actually took his wife's last name instead of her taking his last name.
He trying to get a check.
Is that something that you guys would ever do?
Hell no.
I don't see it.
That's submissive. He submitted. Oh.
I ain't never heard of that.
He submitted. He a punk.
Yes, he changed his last name.
Yeah, but I can't even say that because it could be something behind his. That he may, you know what I mean? He trying to get something. He may be the one gonna file for divorce.
Right.
But yeah, no. You know,
that's not even how it should go anyway.
Man,
that's not the way it should go.
This is the part that's so messed up. Why is everybody trying to change the way life is? It's been there before you even was born. You can't change and dictate laws to, that work for certain people that don't. No, that's not it. That's not how it works.
Like I say, that goes back to the ERA, equal rights and liberty, right? Yeah. You want equal rights, but then certain things you feel you ain't supposed to do.
Exactly. You can't be selective. Come on. If you want equal rights, just do everything the man's supposed to do. And let me sit down when somebody done kick the door. Hey, baby, you hear that? Don't call me no punk. We equal. I'm away. You hear that?
I'm a firm.
Talk. You hear that, baby? Yeah. Take your ass down there. Wait. After you put your bonnet on and your house shoes and zip your house coat up, go down there and see who just kicked the door.
I'm a firm believer in the ERA.
Yeah, equal rights.
Equal rights for Antonio. I ain't said that. I'm talking about me. You see what I'm saying? We gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
That's it. That's how we do. Just stop trying to. And then here go the same thing. Then you get upset when you got a transgender woman boxing another woman. Now you a woman again? You equal rights. Make up your mind. You can't have it both ways. It can't be selective equal rights. I'm just saying.
All right.
And one thing, yeah, we appreciate everybody who do that. Look, that's your mother.
Welcome, Daisy. Thank you so much. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Do you have any questions, Miss Daisy? Because I'm not driving, Miss Daisy.
Any questions you have for the host? Any comments? Please put them down or list them.
Well, I just why we just can't be a team. That's just it.
But that's the whole point. That's what it's supposed to be.
We're just a team. It ain't mattering whoever has the right of way on that, you take care of that. Yeah. And vice versa on the other end. It's like we're a team. It ain't should a man submit? No, a man should never submit. That's why we got so many of these little boys walking around here that's, in their feelings when they break up, killing these young girls because they got that mentality of what mama taught them. A woman can't raise a boy to be a man just like a man can't raise a girl to be a woman. It is what it is. Stop trying to create. So boys are killing
young girls because of what their mom taught them?
I'm saying they're so sensitive to everything. They're so emotional. When we grew up, we could go play. You don't want him to scrape up his knee. You got to have a knee story when you go up, man. I fell down the stairs, man. My elbow. Your hands ain't got no calluses on them.
Ain't worked them at all.
Come on, man. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Any more questions before we get up out of here? And we appreciate y'all. Yes, and just remember, these are our opinions just like you got yours. Don't take them personal.
Thank everybody for listening, for joining, for participating.
I think we're going to figure out what day we're going to start doing these lives.
I like this grown folk. You know what I'm talking about? Because this is what it is.
It's grown folks conversation.
Yeah, I said.
And no question is a bad question.
Nah, ask. We're gonna ask. We're gonna give you some kind of answer. And if I don't know it, then I'll let Malcolm X Farrakhan over here answer for me. No problem.
Well, hey, we appreciate y'all. You know, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
That being said, Stick Talk, A-TONE.
Don't forget to hit that like, notification, subscribe. We won't, come on, we waiting on y'all. And like I said, Tony's Caponius, Stick Talk 100.
100.
Damn.
See y'all in a minute.
For sure.
Deuce.
Peace.